According to plan at all, did it?
No, really disappointing performance really today. But I think credit has to go to Australia. I think they bowled exceptionally well. We didn't really have any answers with the bat or the ball, and they're deserved champions.
They just looked overpowering, actually, with both bat and ball, particularly with the bat when they batted. Did you legislate for that at all?
No, I mean, we know that they've obviously got some real threat there with the bat. I thought Meg played exceptionally well, but when you're chasing 105, you can come out and play like that. 105 is never going to win you a World Cup final.
Why did you underperform with the bat, do you think?
I think they bowled well up front. We didn't get as many in the power play as we'd like. Then we kind of got going again, and then we lost 3 crucial wickets. Sarah's dismissal was obviously quite crucial, and then Heather followed, and Lydia, which are three of the backbone of our middle order. And then you're expecting our less experienced girls down the bottom order there to get us up to 130, 140, which was going to always be a tough ask.
Most of the times in this tournament, your top 4 batsmen had delivered. Do you think having your middle order untested hadn't actually caused a problem in the final?
Yeah, potentially. I mean, our bowlers have been brilliant, and we've always chased quite low totals, and I guess we've knocked them off with relative ease. So, a lot of our middle order hadn't played much in the middle, but that's no excuses there. I still think the Australian bowlers were very good, and we didn't have the answers.
Charlotte, there seems to be a significant gap in power between the sides, particularly batting, and Australia's ability to hit sixes. Is there anything you can put that down to particularly?
Look, it's not been a problem in the past. I mean, we've won a lot of 2020 games. We've been most successful 2020 team in the world, and we've not hit many sixes. So this tournament, we've not hit as many as we'd like. But ultimately, we haven't hit as many boundaries as we'd like today as well. So, it's something we're going to have to work on when we get home, but I don't think that was the reason why we've lost this World Cup final. It's purely they bowled better than us, and, we weren't up to scratch with the bat.
What's the reason for Australia dominating England, especially in the ICC trophies and in the shorter formats of the game, do you think?
I wouldn't say they've dominated in the shorter format. I think we've got a good record against Australia, but in the world events, the 2 world events, the 2 finals, they've won. They've obviously played much better on the day. We all know the T20 game. You've got to come out and perform, and they've done that, and we certainly haven't done that today.
Charlotte, was there a mental block facing Australia that they have won the last 2 times, and you faced them in the last edition in the finals?
I think we came in today really confident. We've won the last 2 Ashes series. We played really well against them. We had a young side today who, we just didn't play well enough, and I think I'm not going to look too deep into it. It's T20 cricket. You haven't got a chance to rebuild like a test match or a one-dayer, and we just weren't good enough.
Charlotte, tough luck today, but if you were to look at the overall season, which started back with the tour of Australia, which you won, and then the World Cup, how much of a progress the side has made, and how much of the progress they need to make in order to stay up to the level that you desired?
Yeah, look, I'm incredibly proud. I've just said to the players, the way they've conducted themselves over the last 6-8 months has been amazing. To go out to Australia and beat that Australian team in Australia was one of our greatest achievements. We've come back. We haven't brought the players probably we'd like here. We've got 2 or 3 sat at home, but the girls have been outstanding. The people have come in, have performed well. But today was just one of those days where we didn't turn up, and Australia did, and I thought they were exceptional today.
Charlotte, looking back, do you think there was a case for reshuffling the batting order a bit?
Our batting order?
Yeah.
Oh, not at all. I think we had our best 6-7 batters in there, and they should hopefully get us to a reasonable score.
Charlotte, do you think that maybe we need to rethink the way we approach T20 cricket, especially because there seems to be quite a significant strength gap there? Do you think that the physical profile of the side needs to be addressed?
Yeah, I think it's something probably our coaches will look at now after this event. We haven't hit a 6 in the tournament, and it's something that we're going to have to improve on. The other teams are obviously have a much more of power aspect to their games. But yeah, I think it would be something to address when we get home.
You've captained the side 188 times, I think. You still got the appetite to go on 2 World 2020 final defeats now?
Yeah, Yeah, no, absolutely. I think you know, I'm enjoying my cricket as much as I ever have done. There's some, you know, some big World Cups coming up in hopefully 2017 in England, which is something that's really motivating me to play in.
Do you still like to captain the side?
Yeah, I love it, you know, and I think, you know, I'm really enjoying it. So, and it's great to have, you know, we've had some young players who out here have really improved. So yeah, I'm not going to be too downbeat. We've had a brilliant winter. This is obviously just a bit of a, you know, a disappointing end to it. It's been great to have won this as well, but no, I'm as motivated as ever.